Well, the National Green Tribunal has slammed the Delhi government over smog and pollution issues, asking what major steps has the government taken to curb the levels of pollution. Now, here are some of the questions that the NGT put to the Delhi government. 1. Diwali and crop burning are known factors. Did you hold any meeting during the months of August and September to prepare the state to tackle pollution? Do you have any data that shows a reduction in smog? Why are you sprinkling water through cranes and not helicopters? Now, the NGT has also posed some questions to the Punjab government, and that is, what major steps have you taken to reduce crop burning? Remember, crop burning is the main factor why we are seeing this heavy smog this time around, as pointed out by Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, saying that the stubble burning by the farmers in Punjab has resulted in this heavy smog. As far as Punjab is concerned, it continues to say that it has tried to raise awareness and has tried to tell the farmers that they should use machines for removing the crop stubble in their farms rather than burning it, but the farmers are not adhering to it. Anusha Soni is now joining us with the very latest. Anusha, it almost seems like the NGT wrapping the Delhi government with all those questions that it has put forth.
That's correct, Maha. I mean, if you look at most of the authorities concerned, the centre, the Delhi government, even the neighbouring states, the councils for whom were present at the NGT, all the authorities, were told by the courts that they have been dragging their feet, despite the fact that the situation has been very alarming in the national capital. Even today, I must point out that the Supreme Court special bench is about to take up the case where the Delhi government has been asked to submit a report about what are the steps that they have taken so far to curb this menace. However, the National Green Tribunal is right about a lot of things. The sprinkling of water is such a basic thing that the government can do, and it can help so much in the pollution, as many environment activists like Sunita Narayan have been pointing out. At the same time, the directions of the Supreme Court pertaining to the construction sites have not been enforced. That's just for an example. So clearly, a lot of wisdom already in place about what we can do. But clearly, the Delhi government here are on the line of fire from the National Green Tribunal.
But it's not just the Delhi government, Anusha. From what we understand, the Punjab government has also been asked to respond to why it has not been able to get its farmers to use machines to remove the crop stubble rather than burning it, which is just adding to the situation here in the national capital region.
That's correct. I mean, that's what the Delhi government also said, that the problem is aggravated by the neighbouring states. Delhi already faces a very bad weather during winters. However, the state of Punjab has said that, the problem in the last years, in the earlier years, has not been so severe. And they are coming up with mechanisms, working with the Delhi government, to give alternatives and incentives to farmers not to do crop burning. However,
all right, we seem to have lost our link there with Anusha. Anusha pointing out the rap on the wrist that the Delhi government as well as the Punjab government have received from the NGT, with the National Green Tribunal posing some serious questions to the Delhi government as to what were the preemptive measures that it took, looking at the situation in Delhi at the moment of heavy air pollution in the form of smog descending on the national capital and the residents suffering the toxic air.